Today, our topic is the Stoic Guide to Wealth and Successes. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life, not by chasing money or fame, but by focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. It is not about being emotionless or cold, but about finding peace and strength in the face of life's challenges. When it comes to wealth and success, Stoicism offers timeless wisdom that can help us navigate the modern world with clarity and purpose. Let's explore how Stoic principles can guide us toward true wealth and success. First, let's talk about what success really means. In today's world, success is often measured by money, status, or material possessions. But Stoicism reminds us that these things are not within our full control. You can work hard, be smart, and do everything right, but still, external factors like luck, timing, or other people's decisions can influence your financial outcomes. The Stoics teach us that real success is not about what you have, but about who you are. It is about developing virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. These qualities are within your control, and they are the foundation of a meaningful and fulfilling life. So, instead of chasing external rewards, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. That is true success. Wealth in the Stoic view is not just about money. It is about having enough to live well and being content with what you have. The Stoics believed that greed and the desire for more can lead to unhappiness and dissatisfaction. They advised us to practice gratitude and appreciate what we already have. Imagine you have a comfortable home, enough food, good health, and loving relationships. These are true riches, and many people in the world do not have them. By focusing on what you have rather than what you lack, you can find peace and happiness. This does not mean you should not strive to improve your life, but it means you should not let the pursuit of wealth consume you. Be ambitious, but also be mindful and grateful. One of the key Stoic practices is to focus on what you can control. This is especially important when it comes to wealth and success. You cannot control the economy, the stock market, or other people's opinions. But you can control your efforts, your attitude, and your choices. For example, you can work hard, learn new skills, and make wise decisions with your money. You can also control how you respond to challenges and setbacks. If you lose your job or face a financial crisis, you can choose to stay calm, learn from the experience, and take steps to rebuild. By focusing on what you can control, you can stay resilient and confident, no matter what happens. Another important Stoic principle is to prepare for adversity. The Stoics believe that life is unpredictable, and bad things can happen to anyone. Instead of being surprised or upset when things go wrong, they advised us to expect challenges and be ready to face them. This is called premeditation of adversity. For example, imagine losing your job, facing a health problem, or experiencing a financial loss. By thinking about these possibilities in advance, you can mentally prepare yourself and plan how to respond. This does not mean you should live in fear or pessimism. It means you should be realistic and ready to handle whatever comes your way. This mindset can help you stay strong and composed, even in difficult times. Stoicism also teaches us to detach from outcomes. When you work hard or invest in something, you naturally hope for a good result. But the Stoics remind us that the outcome is not always in your hands. You can do your best, but you cannot guarantee success. Instead of focusing on the result, focus on the process. Do your work with integrity and dedication, and let go of the need for a specific outcome. For example, if you start a business, do not obsess over how much money you will make. Instead, focus on providing value, serving your customers, and improving your skills. By detaching from outcomes, you can reduce stress and find joy in the journey itself. Another Stoic lesson is to avoid comparing yourself to others. In today's world, it is easy to look at other people's lives on social media and feel jealous or inadequate. But the Stoics remind us that everyone's path is different, and external success does not equal happiness. Instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your own progress and goals. Ask yourself, am I becoming a better person? Am I living in alignment with my values? Am I contributing to the world in a meaningful way? These are the questions that truly matter. By focusing on your own growth, you can avoid the trap of envy and find satisfaction in your own achievements. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of self-discipline. Wealth and success often require hard work, patience, and sacrifice. The Stoics believe that self-discipline is a virtue that can help us achieve our goals and live a good life. For example, if you want to save money, you need to resist the temptation to spend on unnecessary things. If you want to build a successful career, you need to stay focused and avoid distractions. Self-discipline is not always easy, but it is essential for long-term success. The good news is that self-discipline is like a muscle. It gets stronger with practice. Start with small habits, like waking up early, exercising regularly, or saving a portion of your income. Over time, these small actions can lead to big results. Another important Stoic idea is to live in harmony with nature. This means accepting the natural order of things and living in a way that is true to your own nature. For example, humans are social beings, so it is natural to seek connection and community. Instead of isolating yourself in the pursuit of wealth, make time for relationships and meaningful interactions. Similarly, humans have the ability to reason and make choices, so use your mind wisely. Avoid impulsive decisions and think carefully about your actions. By living in harmony with nature, you can find balance and fulfillment in life. Finally, Stoicism teaches us to see obstacles as opportunities. When you face challenges or setbacks, do not see them as failures. Instead, see them as chances to learn, grow, and become stronger. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This means that every obstacle can be turned into an advantage if you approach it with the right mindset. For example, if you lose your job, it could be an opportunity to explore a new career or start your own business. If you face a financial loss, it could be a chance to simplify your life and focus on what truly matters. By embracing challenges, you can turn them into stepping stones to success. In conclusion, the Stoic guide to wealth and success is not about chasing money or fame. It is about living a virtuous life, focusing on what you can control, and finding contentment in the present moment. By practicing gratitude, preparing for adversity, detaching from outcomes, avoiding comparisons, and cultivating self-discipline, you can achieve true wealth and success. Remember, real success is not about what you have, but about who you are. It is about living with integrity, courage, and wisdom. So, as you pursue your goals, keep these Stoic principles in mind. They will help you stay grounded, resilient, and fulfilled, no matter what life throws your way.